Hey, all you patrons and book lovers. This is your friendly neighborhood librarian, Omar from Columbus Public Library, coming in to give you a look into a book that might get you hooked. Hopefully it'll open up your imagination, but at the very least, get you some points so you can get some cool prizes for our summer reading program that is happening in the Chattahoochee Valley Library System. Today's book we'll be looking into is Hamilton by Ron Chernow. This book is an adult book and is nonfiction. What I'll be doing is giving you a glimpse in the book by reading an excerpt of it randomly, and you can decide whether you're hooked or you'll go swimming for another book. After all, there are plenty of titles in our sea. By the time Hamilton wrote The Farmer Refuted, the British Parliament had declared Massachusetts to be in a state of rebellion and ratified the king's unswerving determination to adopt all measures necessary to compel obedience. On the night of April 18th, 1775, 800 British troops marched out to Boston to capture Samuel Adams and John Hancock and seize a stockpile of patron munitions in Concord. As they passed Lexington, they encountered a motley battalion of armed farmers known as Minutemen. And ensuing exchange of the gunfire, the British killed 8 colonists and then 2 more in Concord. As the Redcoats retreated helter-skelter to Boston, they were riddled by sniper fire that erupted from behind hedges, stones, and fences, leaving a bloody trail of 273 British casualties versus 95 dead or wounded for the Patriots. The news reached New York within 4 days, and a mood of insurrection promptly overtook the city. A people gathered at taverns and on the street corners to ponder events, while Tories quaked. One of the latter, Judge Thomas Jones, watched exultant rebels storm by in the streets, with drums beating and colors flying, attended by a mob of African-American boys, sailors, and pickpockets, inviting all mankind to take up arms in defense of our injured rights and liberties of America, he said. The newly emboldened Sons of Liberty streamed down to the East River docks, pillified ships bound for British troops in Boston, then emptied the City Hall arsenal of its muskets, bayonets, and cartridge boxes, grabbing 1,000 weapons in all. Armed with this cachet, volunteered militia companies sprang overnight, as they did throughout the colonies. However, much of the British might deride these ragtag citizen soldiers. They conducted their business in earnest. Inflamed by the astonishing news from Massachusetts, Hamilton was that singular intellectual who picked up a musket as fast as a pen. Nicholas Fish recalled that immediately after the Battle of Lexington, Hamilton catched himself to one of the uniformed companies of militia, then forming from a defense of the country by the patriotic young man of this city under the command of Captain Fleming, in which he devoted much of his time, attended regularly all the parades and performing tours of duty with prompt and zeal. Fish and troop were among the diligent cadres of King's College volunteers who drilled before classes each morning in the churchyard of the nearby St. Paul's Chapel. This drill master was Edward Fleming, who had served in the British regiment and married into a prominent de Pasteur family, but was still warmly attached to the American side. As a sturdy disciplinarian, Fleming was a man after Hamilton's own heart. Hamilton's son said that the fledgling volunteer company was named the Heart of Oak. Although the military rolls identified the group as coursions, the young recruits marched briskly past tombstones with the motto, Liberty or... Well, I hope you enjoyed this little excerpt from this book. If not, you can always look for another book in the sea of our library by putting a book on hold, or you can check it out on Libby like I did, or even use Hoopla, which they have graphic novels and movies that you can check out. And we even have Overdrive that have books on CDs. These are all at the tip of your fingers. All you have to do is go online and get access. But that'll be it for today. So be safe out there and you have a good day.
We are springing into summer learning at the Chattahoochee Valley Libraries, and the program you just attended is one of the ways you can earn completions. Just go to cvlga.org and look for Spring into Summer Learning. You can register yourself and your family online, and then start reading and attending our online events. That's all you have to do. We're giving away weekly gift certificates, and every completion you make enters you into a grand prize drawing for tablets, games, gifts, and more. Remember, you have to register to win, cvlga.org, and we'll see you online again real soon.